recovery, but it's moving in the right direction. Now listen, think about that.
So what do you think was going on here? What's your name?
My name's Aaron.
Aaron what?
Aaron Willett.
Okay, what do you think was going on here?
I think that we need to find out what's going on with the folks who are inside.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, I wasn't there when it went down. I just know that there are some people who've been taken in. They haven't been released yet.
Okay.
And there were some folks who
Taken in for what, though? I'm trying to get the story out.
I'm actually not sure. I wasn't here, so I don't want to.
No, really? You're scared? All right, well, this
no,
one.
I wasn't here
maybe
earlier.
she will. Do you know what happened?
Not exactly. I've heard lots of stuff.
Okay. What are you supporting?
Pardon?
What are you supporting?
Well, I'm supporting Occupy Albany.
Okay.
I'm supporting allowing people to, speak their mind, give them that right of free speech that people would really like to take away from us these days as much as possible.
Okay. So what happened here today? We're at Albany City Court. I'm going to put it in there so people know why we're here. So why are we here, though?
We're here to support some people who, while standing up for something they believed in, got arrested today. It was my husband and I a few weeks ago ourselves, so,
Where's your husband at? That's your husband?
That'd be him.
That's it, yeah. Why are you here?
I'm here because I think we should be allowed in this country to work for a fair wage, that there should be good jobs, that there should be investment in the community, and I think that we shouldn't be penalized for speaking about important issues.
Okay. I like that. So this is a family affair.
Yeah.
Oh, my sister. You know what I'm saying? The sister,
Older sister, yep.
and the husband.
Yeah.
Family affair. It's a family affair. Everybody got to dance. It's a family affair. Yes.
I mean, a lot of it comes down to, Aaron and I watched our father, while we were growing up, sometimes working 3 jobs to make sure we were all fed. My father hasn't really lived a lazy day in his life. And, for the longest time, he's been told, stop whining if things don't work out, that, you did something wrong. And when you hear the story from thousands of people, millions of people, after a while, you got to ask a question. Are you just being told that you're at fault for being a victim of a messed up system, or is there something really wrong that needs addressing so that people aren't continuing to be disempowered and victimized?
And her father, Russ, is an amazing guy. The man's a wonder, and he deserves all the success he's been able to attain in his life and more. And the fact that he doesn't have more indicates that we don't live in a just world. A lot of people think that we live in this grand world where the just are rewarded and the unjust are punished, and that's simply not the case. It's a world of luck. It's a world of luck and a rigged game. And when you're living in a world of luck and a rigged game, what you've got to do is protest against the rigging,
Yes. Well said, well said.
Thank you.
Well said. And a Merry Christmas to you. You know what? This is my question to you, sir, that I'm going to go around. They did this like 3 days before Christmas.
Oh.
Is that some sort of Scrooge mentality, or is it like, I don't give a fuck?
Well, and Christmas is about giving. If you look at the winter holiday in any tradition, it's a tradition of community and sharing. And what we're expressing here is a movement about generosity, about giving. So I think it is very much a humbug, an expression of humbug, It's Scrooge wanting to hold on to his last couple of pennies, The guy walking by his door saying, could you spare something for, what was it? Can you spare something for the poor and the unfortunate? And Scrooge saying, well, don't the poor and unfortunate have the prisons and the workhouses? We don't even have workhouses anymore.
Wow, deep. You thought that was funny? You want to...
It's been making me laugh for 8 years. I'm kind of
Okay,
obligated now.
All right. You want to expand on what he just said?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that the timing is what it is, I think that it's pretty deliberately designed to crush people's spirit. You know, people are celebrating their freedom in a country where a lot of men and women have given their lives so that we can have free speech. That's the biggest gift I think almost any American is given, is their right to speak. And they're just snatching that present out from under our tree. It's really an attempt to break the spirit of the movement to see how quickly we'll sort of fizzle out. And we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We put our roots down here, whether it be like physically living in the city of Albany or, you know, leaving our heart with those tents that were carted off this afternoon.
Santa Claus.
The fact of the matter is,
Yeah.
we're here. We're here to stay. We're here
Or
to
maybe
make
the
sure that
reindeer.
people
I don't
hear
know.
us and are heard themselves. Because until now, there was nobody else standing up to make sure that they were heard. And that's something that I want to give to people this year for Christmas, is the right to speak their mind and let other people know what's in their heart and in their spirit, because that's what really makes our country great.
Wow, well said. Can you match that?
Honestly, I think part of what it comes down to is tents don't look as festive as all the lights they put up in the park. So, I don't know, it kind of seems to me like I mean,
Keep speaking.
they've talked.
One
they've
person's out.
spoken about how this is meant to crush the spirit of the movement. I also think that it's meant to try to deter any spirit of commercialism that could be crushed. I think that seeing people outside around all the Christmas decorations in tents might make people stop and think that maybe Christmas isn't really about spending a bunch of money and going to malls and doing all that. So I think that they're trying to get that out of the way so people focus on the commercialism of Christmas, because tents next to the Christmas lights just isn't as appealing.
Oh.
So I think that's part of it.
You know what? That was well said too. So
Thank you.
we're gonna cut that off because you guys did great. Thanks to you, your sister, and I'm gonna zoom in on that guy. That guy right there. I'm gonna zoom in on him. Yo, that was well spoken, bro. All right. And tell them where you guys. Will you represent? Will you represent?
The 99%.
Oh.
99%.
There you go. Thank you.
Where's everybody?
How many people still in there? Anybody know? Can we do a mic check and tell us what's happening here? No, I want everybody to do it. They know who I am.
Mic check.
Mic check. Can you tell us what has happened here tonight? We need a spokesperson just for the record while we're here. All right?
Occupy Albany doesn't have a spokesperson. Ira, what are you talking about?
But listen,
Where have you been lately?
they reported that 2 officers got hurt tonight.
It's bullshit.
Speak to the legal the legal advisor there.
Wait a minute. I'm just saying it's been reported on the news. 2 officers. I'm not trying to start nothing. I've seen people get maced tonight. They reported 2 officers got arrested.
Officers injured themselves.
They hurt themselves?
Who got hurt? Anthony got hurt.
Anthony got sprayed.
What's his name?
Had a seizure.
What's your name, sir?
Anthony Haddon. See, I'm still in my hospital clothes. Just got back.
Okay.
He
Are
had a
you all
seizure.
right?
A lot better.
Right.
I'm going to hold that cop accountable for what he did to me.
Do you know what his name is? Did we get his
We have it all on video.
648.
648? Okay.
The news also reported that we were throwing oranges at the police.
And we tried
Okay.
to
So I'm not sure how accountable the reporting that happened tonight is.
Well, I'm telling you, tonight they reported 2 officers got hurt. So I just want you guys to know that you guys hurt some police officers tonight.
People got pepper sprayed. I got tossed.
No, not 4.
Today's
the 22nd.
They got
pepper
sprayed.
Two assaults. I got punched in the side of the head with the tent. All right.
Okay.
Someone who was pepper sprayed had to grab me to make sure I get trampled by horses. And Jasmine got tossed.
Who's Jasmine?
Jasmine, I got tossed like a rag doll by one of those guys because I touched the tent. And one of their undercover photographers told me if I touched the tent again, he'd break my wrist. So.
Okay. Oh, go. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yo, listen, this. This is sound bites that we can use. All I want y'all to know is this. They reported that 2 officers went to the hospital and got hurt. During this fracas.
No.
So,
They hurt by so much of our love.
It took a half hour
Hurt the
for an
officer's
ambulance
feelings
to come
because they
for
lost
this
control
young
for
man.
it.
Yo, say that again?
It took a half an hour for an ambulance to come for this young
And I told the
man.
police to call an ambulance.
The police refused.
In my opinion, if the police are going to use any type of the instruments that they carry on themselves, and they are well aware that that could be a possibility, then they need to have ambulances on site in order to be responsible. It was absolutely unacceptable that this young man was, I mean, I'm sorry, but seizing on the ground. It was absolutely unacceptable that he was there and that there wasn't something being done.
But did you get arrested too? Did you?
No.
No, he was
So you just, okay. Well, thank you for coming back and supporting us, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Through your injuries. But
For
yo,
the record, the state troopers were the ones who called the ambulance.
Okay.
Not the Albany PD. And like you were saying, if they planned to use pepper spray, if they brought pepper spray, they should have had paramedics on standby. Period.
Or at least there's wipes that they used.
Or wipes.
They said there was no wipes available to
Nothing was available.
people that got sprayed.
That's the
There
case,
was also
Sean.
a member of the press that got hurt really badly. And
Yeah,
it
he's
took a
around
half an
here.
hour
He's
for the
actually
ambulance.
around here.
Channel 10, they said y'all heard him though.
And he was,
No.
Oh, so they said you heard him.
Nobody.
Okay.
Let's say we're each other as you guys throwing us into people.
Oh, so we just got to put this up because there's rumors, and I heard it.
The corporations
So
on
we.
the media, don't forget, even the local
For
media.
the
What's
last
her name? What's her name? No.
Angela Lewis.
so for the last
Like yours,
time,
then. There
for
you
the
go.
last time, we're gonna say we are a non-violent movement. We are a collective, and our only actions is non-violence, civil disobedience. That been coined by Gene Sharp and Noam Chomsky and other people and us together. So,
Can I get a hoop hoop? Oh, that's what I'm saying.
and if
Yes.
anyone decides to be violent, they're not a part of the movement because they missed the main message. That's right. Peace, tranquility, love, and justice.
And-
Fighting without fighting.
Take more pictures of me.
No, you know what you need to do? We need to do a Soul Train line going up the street. No, just kidding. just kidding.
You do not have how police officer number 648, when he pepper sprayed someone, he also kicked me in the back when I walked past the horse.
Well, you know what? God bless you guys. Listen.